welcome back. In the previous part, we were getting ready for the ball, which should be coming now.
Nice to meet you. You're the witch who is good friends with Visco, right?
That's Hilda's the voice of the child.
Huh? Who are you? Didn't I see you meeting someone in the forest that one time?
Maybe she's secretly a witch.
Miss Metallia, please take note. This is Princess Visco's older sister, Princess Hilda.
Who was always jealous of Visco. No, because the chat. I don't know.
Oh, yeah?
Thank you for always being so kind to Visco. How amazing that I get to meet the Swamp Witch. I've truly been looking forward to this.
No, because this is Histy's voice, not Tiara's voice.
Visco always looked so happy whenever she spoke of you.
I may be doing it wrong. They may have just reused different actors for the children way back, and I'm trying to connect dots that just aren't there.
This is her sister? They look nothing alike.
But yeah, Visco looks like a dog.
Oh, I must greet our other guests. Take care. Let us talk some more later.
Dear assembled guests, please direct your attention to the King's address.
Yes. Aside from the typical reasons for this event, we have two other important announcements to share with you tonight. First, we welcome our kingdom's newly appointed witch, who will protect our land with her magic. This position has gone unfilled for too long, and we have finally found a suitable successor.
This way, please.
Oh, so young. And so pretty, too.
I'd love to do the Walpy shuffle with her.
You pervert!
Look at her hair. It's so healthy and shiny.
How do you like that, 100 Knight? They seem to think I'm beautiful.
The 100 Knight is not here.
Oh, I forgot it's not here.
Aww.
Allow me to introduce to you all our kingdom's new and exclusive appointed witch, the Swamp Witch Metallia. Her skills are limitless, comparable even to the legendary Great Witch Uruka, who was long revered for her magic powers.
The Great Witch Uruka?
That's so... wow.
And we have one more announcement.
Oh, that face. And a tail?
Gross.
A beast man? No, a heretic. The face of a heretic.
Everyone, I look like this because I was cursed by a witch a while back. I've tried all types of methods to dispel this horrible canine curse. And today, I will finally be rid of it. Tonight, our kingdom's new witch, Metallia, will give me an antidote to remove this vile curse once and for all. We will no longer fear the evil magic that some witches command. We will not have to suffer at the hands of an evil witch's curse.
All right, Swamp Witch. Please cure Princess Visco.
This should work perfectly. It's a masterpiece.
It's gonna fail, isn't it?
Yeah.
Visco gives Metallia a quick smile before wrapping her mouth around the vial of milky fluid.
Huh?
Yeah, what happened?
What's your problem? Gulp it all down.
Okay. What's going on? Nothing's happening.
What are they doing?
White screen?
If she doesn't have snacks, I don't want to hang out with Visco.
I was blinded because I got this opportunity to work alongside her. But if my master is a dog-faced princess, who's leading who?
All her insecurities are coming back.
That odor's overpowering. She smells like wet dog.
She cannot attend a ball when she looks like a dog.
No, I have to believe it'll work.
Hey, what the hell are you doing? My antidote is perfect. So why won't you just go back to your original form already? Unless your dog face actually is your original form. You aren't really a dog, are you?
I mean, we never actually considered that. Maybe she had a curse that made her human rather than dog human. Yes, oh my, yes, by Jove.
Metallia! What are you saying to me in front of all these people?
And her tomboy attitude. No guy's gonna tie any knots with her, you know.
See, I have no issue with that. Tomboy, fine.
Anything she touches needs to be disinfected. How disgusting.
Jeez, all this.
So not cute.
A whore's child.
Nobody likes Visco.
Dog-faced. Dog princess.
Smells like wet dog.
Disgusting. Disinfect.
Not cute at all.
Whore.
Dog.
Ever since we first met, you've always had the stench of a hound.
You! You're trying to make a mockery of me too, aren't you?
Why would she do that? Why?
I trusted you! I thought you were different! But you're just like everyone else! Do you get off on making me hate myself? What did I ever do to you?
Huh? What's your problem? There's no way you won't turn back to normal with that antidote. I didn't screw it up! You trying to scheme against me? You trying to shame me?
Visco slaps Metallia and moves her face mere inches away from Metallia's.
Don't you ever come near me again!
How dare you strike your master, you cur!
You worm! Master my foot! You swamp-scented witch scum! You'll never be Metallia! Your name will always just be Leah!
Whoa, steady now, steady.
And if I'm a dog, a mutt, a cur, whatever, what does that make you? A rotten bean fertilized by a poisonous swamp! Poisonous, venomous, noxious girl! Rotten, poison-spreading... Ugh! Smelly, disgusting! You need to be disinfected! Never show your nasty, stinky face around me again!
I'm a rotten bean? A poisonous girl? You stupid crotch-licking dog!
Metallia continues to swear at Visco as she tries to walk after her, but she is intercepted by a shadowy figure.
Wait, Miss Metallia. Your debut is far from over.
You're too smug about this.
Swamp Witch, what is the meaning of this?
We'll hear your explanation.
No to trusting this swamp witch.
See, Toto Pepe's up to something. You can tell this because the music changed.
Oh, what now?
Never mind the fact, obviously he's got a sprite, which I mentioned earlier.
That nuisance! Catch him!
Not to worry, everyone. I hired this man. I had him research and tail the Swamp Witch.
Research? What does he mean?
King, look what I had did. This is witch from Shishite battlefield. She was invisibling to be running away, but I catched and did final blows.
What? What did you do to Sabina?
Carefully. ribbon must be looked at, which had. Same as Swamp Witch, for this being wrapped around Evil Witch of Battlefield.
Sabina! You piece of shit!
How disappointing that our promised dance has devolved into such a messy situation. Please continue to hear his report.
This was all a setup.
This ribbon and her knowing of the name of Battlefield Witch is proving to us that they are to know one another. Proof to be true, they tricking the king.
No, I think you're tricking the king.
Swamp Witch, is it true? Have you lied to me?
It is exactly as it is being said to be. My concluding is that this is a witch most evil.
Tell us, witch, why does this one have your ribbon wrapped around her? Didn't you report that you had slain the witch? Burned her to ash?
The ribbon was a gift. The evil spirit that was haunting your precious battlefield is gone. There would have been no point in killing her.
To deceive me, my citizens, and even fooling Visco into believing that you were her friend. I see. A witch is a witch after all. Heinz, it is as you said. We cannot let this evil witch roam free.
Capture the Swamp Witch!
I was just thinking, like, she's gonna go mental and kill them all and all this type of thing. But she's been getting weaker and weaker recently. She's not gonna be able to. And the 100 Knight is incapacitated right now. Well, he's, you know, knocked out. Well, not knocked out, unconscious, that's the one.
Capture? Don't underestimate me. It's time to come out and play, 100 Knight.
He can't.
Unfortunately, your magic being is fast asleep right now. I've sealed that room.
Trapped from the very start. Then you'll all have to take me on.
Heinz quickly grabs Metallia by the arm and gives it a sharp twist, dislocating her shoulder. Oh!
My arm!
Ow!
Damn it all!
A few days later.
Cuff her in one of the cells as a heretic until we can begin a trial. One more thing. Because of the Swamp Witch's actions, we have chosen to liberate the kingdom of all its ties to witches and hereby declare open war on them. Inquisitors will be given the right to judge the merit of any and all witches. We will dispose of all evil witches and their witch soldiers that reside in our kingdom. We shall finally release ourselves from the witches' rule that we suffered under for the past 1,000 years.
I would say, is that what this has been all about? But that doesn't explain how there's still a few witches around that seem to be working with them.
Hooray to witch hunting!
Yeah, that sounded like a crowd. Amataya calendar year 1013, or 1013. The witch hunt begins, and no witch is safe. Chapter 10 has ended. Oh dear. That's not good, is it? I'm gonna go and no, that's not good.
I see. Metallia is in the interrogation room. You came all this way to tell me that?
You don't seem to care about what becomes of her.
I think she does. She just needs to cool down for a while.
That one. No. No, I don't. And Heinz, I'm not the one you should be concerned about. You're going to be taking care of my older sister, not me.
Here.
This is the letter I sent.
Yes, I haven't broken the seal. I'm so sorry it was decided on while you were away.
Oh, don't worry about it. Besides, it was Father's choice.
True.
What was the choice?
Such strong will, not talking yet.
What happened to her awesome hair? And what is going on with your eyes?
Or maybe no will to speaking is left? Uh-oh. How boring if you were passing out at this timing. I say this already, but we are doing an interrogation. But I haven't been hearing that talking! Not finding any brand to signify contract with demons? But we are having much time. I search every nooks and cranny, poke all things with big needles.
It's no use, dumbass. I have nothing to say to you.
Uh-oh. You are not having my permission for the speaking.
I actually do like Metallia's hair, thinking about it. I like it. She looks good with it. Short, yeah.
I may be looking this way, but a pro I am. I will take much time searching you. Say nothing but what is necessarily. Waterboard? Whips? Bamboo shooting up nails? Hair mutilating? The menu selection is so much, we have plenty of choosing. Whatever shall be doing next? Any requests?
I really didn't expect this of Toto Pepe all the way back.
Toto Pepe, she's still alive, right? You seem to be laying into her pretty hard for a long time.
Ha! She is fine. No problems.
She's scheduled for a public execution. That means if you go too far and end up killing her, well, you know. Don't forget who's letting you maintain that figure.
So is he actually someone else?
What a cruel reminder. But Master Belda, is it being okay to go with burned on brand for witch branding?
I'll not allow you to cut corners. Carve it properly, down to the finest detail.
But time will be taking lots of... so much of the tediousness.
What was that?
I do it good.
Master Heights, to come and see me in such a filthy place.
I'm here too. Not that you care.
Don't be so cruel as to ignore Jack, Belda. He is my little brother, after all.
Yeah, the only difference seems to be... there is a lot of difference between them. But it's ever so slight, like the hair's a bit longer on Jack, the eyes are more evil looking is the best way to describe it, his chin's more pointy. It's slight tweaks. It's very nicely done.
Yes, if you say so. I will do my best to be more kind and attentive.
How many times have I heard that one? Hollow words echo the loudest, you know?
How are preparations coming along?
Yes, well, the witch party will be taken care of in their entirety in no time flat. Only Nazaria has slipped by us. I'm not sure where she is right now.
Probably in the catacombs or something like that.
She's the one that hangs out with that rat? Maybe she's run off to hide in somebody's attic or something.
Silence! You brash little twerp. You've no idea how much you ought to fear Nazaria.
Master Heinz? In a place like this?
Is something amiss?
My sincerest apologies, but The magic being that we had captured has escaped.
Yes, well done, 100 Knight. I'm assuming it's the 100 Knight.
Escaped? The 100 Knight?
The so-called 100 Knight? This could pose a problem.
I figured it would have immediately come to save its master, the witch. That is why I came here, but...
It's heading down into the catacombs and it's going to try and smash the barrier, unleash the swamp. Metallia gets well, fights back. Simple.
No magic being could break through that seal on its own. It definitely had outside help.
Nazaria. It's gotta be Nazaria.
Is there a traitor in our midst? Or perhaps a misguided friend? No. With that much security, no friend could have come in and gotten out without raising suspicion. You there! Have there been any reports of a sudden fog blanketing the area? Inside or outside of the castle?
Fog? There haven't been any sightings. Should we be on the lookout for fog?
Oh, yes.
Don't worry about it. If there had been reports, I would have known who is responsible.
Hey, don't look at me.
If it were you, I'd rip you into pieces where you stand.
Bitch.
It's only a matter of time before you all have your throats ripped out. Don't treat it like any old familiar.
Oh, are you gonna blather on about how it's the legendary 100 Knight? It looks nothing like the one of legend, you idiot. 100 Knight or not, using its own power to break through that barrier should not be possible. Tighten security and find that escaped magic being. We will seek out any traitors ourselves.
100 Knight, where are you? Can you see me? No good. I can't use my third eye. I tried to prioritize sending my magic power to it, but it's harder than I thought. Or maybe my magic power is almost run out. There's no more time.
Wouldn't she become a dark witch then?
At least the 100 Knight will make it out.
Jojo.
No, I can't save the Swamp Witch as well. We have to give up on her for now. She won't be killed right away. We have to wait for the right moment. The Swamp Witch is an immortal who consumed the elixir. But she can be killed if her magic powers are depleted. To help her recover, we need to find the Swamp Crystal. The so-called Green Crystal. We must make haste for the swamp.
When did she lose it though? It's gotta be somewhere.
Ugh, this is such a filthy attic.
Nazaria brushes some dust and cobwebs from her hair.
This one, named Metallia, is an evil witch who has a visible demon contract. She contracted with the legendary demon, the 100 Knight. What's more, she lied to our king in order to plunge our land into chaos. Here is the brand that all contracted witches bear. This is irrefutable proof that she is an evil witch that conspires with demons. And in the century that she has been alive, her crimes, including witch-killing, number over the thousands.
But if killing witches is good now, doesn't that mean she was good by killing the witches?
That is quite incredible. I understand the gist of what her criminal actions consist of, but claiming she intended to plunge our land into chaos. Have you any proof that she has been scheming such a thing?
She is called the Swamp Witch. Some may already be aware, but she is a witch that lives in the same swamp as the one mentioned in the legend of Nike. Long ago, the plague that nearly crippled our country and its people, the green spots plague. That despicable disease that spreads green bruises all over the afflicted's body originates from the Nibblehenne swamp. Her swamp.
And she's been spreading the swamp, which will spread the disease.
All of that is merely legend. Considering that, I don't feel there is sufficient proof to tie that claim into her current crimes.
Approximately 3 months ago, 2 of our kingdom soldiers died in that swamp. We have a witness who was there at the time, a royal squire. Please, come forward, squire.
No, Visco, no, unless it's Toto Pepe. Oh.
Finally, the existence of what the witches call pillars, large ancient structures that exert mana.
I've heard the rumors about them. Small ones can be seen here and there.
These pillars used to be just that, rumors, but now some have even been found within the kingdom in the last few months. Plus, some have entered a creepy flower state, spraying condensed mana, which this witch calls swamp mud, in its immediate area. Sightings of these flower pillars coincide with when Metallia began to take action. She has even been sighted near these pillars. In other words, discovery of these pillars overlaps with when Metallia began to grow more and more active. Also, both in the Duchess of Flowers Land and in our own kingdom, many witnesses saw the Swamp Witch near such pillars. Sightings of her and experiences of dense mana exertion in the same area happened around the same time. And like the soldier who died in the swamp, there have even been reports of new green spot disease breakouts. Truly, that is scheming against the kingdom.
Do you have anything to say in your defense, Swamp Witch Metallia?
I mean, she was planning on spreading the swamp everywhere.
I'm the Swamp Witch. The swamp. Spreading the swamp throughout the world is my fate. It's what I live for. Like I would care about any of you.
I see. Then I have reached my verdict. I deem this one an evil witch, and sentence her first to an exorcism to rid her of her demonic contract. After she has been purified, she will be publicly executed.
Wait, if you can purify them, why would you then execute them? Makes no sense.
Act 4, Chapter 11. The Witch and the 100 Knight.
This is the name of the game. Huh? As a fog fills the room, a human silhouette takes form.
Who are you people? Don't barge into others' homes at random. No!
Chugga chugga, choo choo.
Man, that's one noisy rat you got there. Can't you shut it up?
No! Is the itty bitty mousey trying to say hi?
I love Barney so much.
Wait, I think that rat might be... Too bad. I prefer her cute squeaks myself, but...
Nazaria crams a small pill inside the rodent's mouth.
What is this, Jewel? Would you just make me swallow?
Wow, it's talking now.
I can squeak! You had a medicine like that, Chu? Since when? From the beginning. Then why did you wait so long? But this is weird, Chu. I can't stop squeaking! You'll get used to it. Ah! Fine, whatever, Chu.
Who are you?
It's Blonde Mouse.
Relax, please. Welcome back, Master Malia. Our lovely forest witch turned mouse. Yes.
Yes.
You are also welcome, Master Nazaria. Thank you for gracing us with the presence of the Fog Witch.
I'm sorry for worrying you, Arlecchino. I have a lot we need to talk about, but Chu...
The Fog Witch and the Forest Witch? The same Forest Witch whose magic skills let her protect the forest? The one said to be a great witch, influential in the witch party? The one respected by the people as a noble and a sage? The one whose proficient powers are highly regarded, especially protective spells? The one whose abilities possibly exceed the Great Witch Uruka? That Forest Witch? That Master Malia? I'm so starstruck right now!
Alright, calm down. Indeed.
And you! The youngest witch to ever take the top position in the history of the witch party? The one who defeated 666 magic beasts in 7 days? The skillful witch feared by the witch party? Even Duchess Valentine approved of your power! Such a brilliant track record! And yet, everything else about this mysterious dark princess is cloaked in the fog of her namesake, the Fog Witch Master Nazaria! Those are you two? Oh, man!
Yeah, Chu. I also killed at least 100 sand eaters in the Tatara Desert. Add that in there next time, please. Save the chest puffery for later, Chu. We don't have much time, so let's just state our business.
I like the cute blonde type voice we're getting right now.
Leah has been captured and is scheduled to be executed soon.
Execute Master? But why? She just became their appointed witch!
That was part of their trap, Chu. Now that she's held captive, Leah has grown rather weak. We can't save her unless we bring her the swamp crystal. At worst, she'll die before she gets executed.
The swamp crystal? You mean the green crystal? I thought Master took it with her.
She lost it. Rather, it was stolen.
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh no is all you gotta say to that is, oh no.
That's not like the Leah I know. The kingdom plans to execute Leah and be rid of the swamp witch, so they can drain the poison swamp, the root of the green spot plague. At least, that's what they believe they're going to be doing. But it's the opposite. Without Leah, purifying the poisonous swamp becomes an impossible feat. The magical seed that was planted to purify the swamp, that seed sprouted, and from it emerged the flower we know as Leah.
Master is a seed? Purify the swamp? What's all this crazy talk?
Leah is a child of the swamp. That's why she needs the swamp to live, Chu. You may already know this, but the poisonous swamp is simply highly concentrated mana, Chu. It's the root of all witches' powers, Chu. Oh.
It's just Money's just like, oh yeah, of course.
So you mean that Master uses the swamp to cast her magic? Rather, she uses the mana bubbling up from the swamp mud?
Precisely, Chu. That's how she grew up to command such unbelievable magic powers and possess limitless talents. She truly is a child of mana. But of course, Leah's life is directly linked to the swamp, Chu. The more she acts, the more the swamp drains and disperses across the world.
Huh? So if the swamp gets totally drained, what'll happen to Master?
Die.
Well... without the swamp witch cannot live. To purify the concentrated mana in the swamp that was not sealed away in any of the pillars. That is Leah's fate, unbeknownst to her, Chew. It's also the fate I carry as the Forest Witch. I was surprised to hear that Leah was going around destroying the pillars, but...
But if you purify and let the swamp vanish, the other witches and magic in general will...
We will be unable to use it, correct. But that's something we will have to come to accept.
The ambition of all witches is supposed to be to return things back to how they should be. Such is the lesson we were taught by the great witch Uruka.
It's my wish for this world, even if it means I have to give up on being able to use magic.
So are you just telling Master to hurry up and die? Purifying the world of magic means the swamp is gone. And her too?
The kingdom that captured Leah has decided to begin ruthless witch hunting. Choo. Their witch hunt probably won't simply target evil witches, but all witches. Choo.
I get the feeling that there could be some pretty sketchy ulterior motives behind all this.
Oh, no doubt, Monty.
Before it's too late, we need to call another night party, and us witches must band together to stop unnecessary bloodshed. Choo!
To straighten out a corrupt country is also part of a witch's responsibility. I sent a magic letter to the other witches earlier.
Any response from Belda?
Haha, no.
No. We must regard her as an enemy now.
I see. Choo. Right now, we need to solve the riddle of the missing green crystal. How can we find it and get it back to her?
Let's team up and find the thief together. I'm sure we'll find it that way.
I don't think that'll work, little guy. Besides taking up everyone's time, there's no guarantee we'll ever find it. Wouldn't it be better for the witchies to make a new one?
Unfortunately, we don't have the power to create a swamp crystal like the one she had. Other than the Swamp Witch herself, the only person able to create it was the previous Forest Witch, who studied the process constantly. Choo. But even then, my predecessor only made it by coincidence, so the actual method is lost.
Then what should we...
A natural occurrence. Huh? What do you mean by that?
In the Ryubin's Magic Stone Encyclopedia, there is a tiny little blurb that mentions the green crystal. It says that although the odds are quite low, records exist where swamp mana crystallized on its own. I believe the Swamp Witch's precious crystal was artificially made with that concept in mind.
Okie dokie. So we need to find a crystal lying around the swamp somewhere?
That's gonna take, like, years to find.
But looking for something that rare, won't that be just as hard as finding the stolen green crystal?
Maybe, maybe not. But I'd rather bet on us finding a new one since they might have just stomped the old one into dust.
True.
I'm sure another crystal exists. Have a little faith. No. Have an in-your-face aggressive belief that it does.
I think that instead of a place like this, where mana is expelled into the open air, a closed location would be best, too. Arlecchino, do you recall seeing any places like that during your fieldwork, too?
Oh, is that what he's been up to?
Actually, Master Leah mentioned once that she had discovered an underground area beneath this very swamp. Entry is strictly forbidden, she said, but a path leading underneath the swamp does exist. Perhaps there, or...
I see. 100 Knight, I must ask that you explore these underground tunnels, Chew.
But of course.
Wait! I'll go with you.
This will be dangerous. Underground, the mana that seeps from the swamp swirls about like a rough ocean current. Even with a protective charm, it will certainly drain your life, Master Lucchini.
Oh, then I'll head to the kingdom and try to find the stolen crystal.
That will be dangerous. I ask that you do nothing rash.
But I want to be of some use at least. I won't do anything to put myself in danger.
Wait. If you plan to go, take this.
Huh? What's this?
It's called the Master Sword.
A
A fog bouquet. I've contained one of my spells inside it. Wear this, and you'll blend in with your surroundings.
The genie dons the fog bouquet and his figure suddenly vanishes, as if he were nothing but fog.
That is rather amazing. It is akin to a secret espionage tool.
But it can't mask any noise, so be sure to keep that in mind.
I understand. Thank you so much, Master Fog Witch.
Whether or not we can get her a crystal, her execution is tomorrow at sunrise, too. I believe she's lost all her magic powers by now. If she's killed in her current state, she won't be able to revive.
Let's all do what we do best then. Leah Rescue Operation, go!
Go!
Let's all save Master together.
Well, obviously we're going to end this part here. He's just going to say something along the lines of, like, you need to go out, etc., etc. So, I'll go make a save, and I might, in between the parts, go off and carry on the Tower of Illusion a little bit. Like, get to the boss, etc. So, we'll see you in the next part with either the Tower of Illusion or heading out and finding this underground area. May even need to speak to Arlecchino. We'll see. We'll see. Bye for now.